I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2020.
Yo, big up everybody. It's your boy Mark and MUFC fan in the building, and you know what it is. You know what time it is. Smash the likes and subscribe because we're getting in. It's going to be a big one. And of course, I implore you all, it's the French team. And of course, they're taking on an interesting opponent in the Swedish team. Big attacks on display. France with their super-powered offense, and Sweden with Victor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, and Elanga. Who's going to come out on top? It's going to be goals for sure, folks. It has to be goals for sure. You know what I'm saying. It's going to be an interesting one, of course. We're going to hope for France to do the thing because France seems to be everyone's favorite. It's going to be interesting. Who's the starting lineup? We're going to get into that discussion shortly, folks. Don't forget to smash those likes and subscribe, no matter where you're watching from. If you're watching from my channel, big up to my brethren Keenez in the building. Shout out, homie. What's good? How Trinidad looking right now, bro? It must be pretty early because it's pretty late right now where I'm at. You know what I mean? Shout out to Football Overseas. Shout out to Hanno Sports Hub. Shout out to D-Hub Sports. Shout out to the King's Football Show, Elite Footy Talks TV, Tony Claude Gunner TV, of course, D-Hub Sports again, Waffle Dawn in the building, Zia Talks Footy, and of course, Yasser Talks, and of course, you know your boy Mark Ken is here in the building. So let's get in. We're going to start with the starting lineups of both of the teams, and of course, we're going to start with the French national team. And folks, when I say this, the France team is pretty strong. It looks like a pretty strong lineup from the Champs. You know what I mean? He's got the power there, so he's going to do the thing. Let me just adjust this really quickly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And as you can see right there, the starting lineup is on the screen. You got Mike Magnan in goal, Jules Koundé starting, Upi Meccano partnering Saliba, and Luca Digne on the left-hand side. Tchouaméni and Rabiot start in the midfield pivot. It's going to be a strong one. Looking at the possible Man United new replacement for Casemiro, number 8 in Tchouaméni. Dembele, Olise, Barcola. This is an attacking front three that you would like to see behind Kylian Mbappe. It's got pace, creativity, and trickery in abundance, folks. You know how it's going to go. We're going to see it. And Mbappe has been in sensational form, I have to say. You're going to see some goals from that guy. He's currently joint top scorer of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe one behind. It's going to be interesting. Shout out to the Waffle Dawn in the building. You know how we do it, bro. We got to put in that work. Now let's get to the aggressors, the competitors, and the Swedes, the Gelber, Carter Masters. You know what I'm saying? And it's the big man in the business, If Tony was here, I'd probably be saying Timberland boots. But, you know, Victor Gyökeres is coming in with a goal-scoring form, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. They have Isak on the left and Ilanga on the right. I would put my money on Ilanga to serve up Victor Gyökeres a few times in this game, but can they outscore the French? That is the question. They're playing a back three, different from the French who are playing a back four. So it gets really interesting. Stroud comes in. Bergval is there. Ayari's in the middle, partnering Bergval in that four-man midfield. Svensson is the wing-back. Of course, Gamunds is there. Lindelof, the former Manchester United player, is in the middle of the park. I believe is also the captain. And Lagerbilk is there on the right. And Sweatstrasser, the number one in goal. It's going to be interesting. Can they stop the sensational French? That is the question, folks. Let me know what you're thinking. Who do you think is going to win the game? You're mistaking, LOLs. Two behind. Nah, bro. Nah. Pretty sure I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 hours behind, bro. Pretty sure. Shout out to Waffle Dawn. Me and you and that buckle hat gang. You don't know, bro. You don't know. You know what I mean? Blues Corner is saying, surely Sweden don't win. Well, we've been saying that all 3 days in a row, and we've been getting upsets all the way. Today was also an upset, to be fair. You know what I mean? Germany's gone home. The Netherlands gone home. Ivory Coast just went home. If you don't win, you got to go home. You know what I mean? If you want to watch the tournament, you can pay your money, buy your tickets, and take it in. But you got to go. Bye-bye. Your hosting is over. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that, folks. It's just like that. I'm sorry. There's no niceties in sports. It's a meritocracy. If you can't handle that, then the heat in this kitchen is not for you. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be ridiculous. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not hating. I'm just appreciating the fact that these guys, you got to fight for your right to be there. And if you don't, you're going to be out. And that's just as simple as, folks. You know what I mean? It's like I'm fighting for my right to get to 2K. And I'm just begging for your help to smash those likes so we could get 250 people in here tonight. I'm just hoping you can help me. You know what I mean? Just your boy Markin. You smash the likes wherever channel you're watching from. We're going to get 250 people in here. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be laughing and watching this game. And, of course, hopefully the French knock the Swedes out. And we're seeing what's going on with them tomorrow. Because, guys, if that doesn't happen, I might have to say it could be an interesting one. It definitely could be an interesting one. You know what I mean? Definitely, it could be an interesting one. So, most likely, I think, everyone, we need to definitely look at things the way it is and see what's happening right now. Because most importantly, the game kicking off, a good start for the French will put them in a good light. And, of course, the Swedes, they're going to be coming out of the blocks, firing. They're not going to be sitting back. I don't think fortune favors the team that sits back. If you don't come out positive and you don't be clinical, you're going to face the music. And a lot of teams are facing the music. You know what I mean? It's going around town. It's going around town. And all I can say is if you don't fight for your right, you're going to end up out of it. You know what I mean? So let's see what goes on with this game. I think the French are definitely serious-minded about what their performance has to be because, of course, they've seen no prisoners taken, no fortune given to anyone. If you're not doing your business, you're going to get out of here. Kingley says, I think Sweden will try and sit in a low block and France will hammer them. Well, either way, it's either you die trying or you die just lying down. That's how it's going to look. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be messed up here, but France has been very good in this tournament. They're one of the few teams that have been very, very good in every single game they've performed. And it's hard to see where the Swedes get in. They have a very good attack, mind you. You know, we're not disputing that. But can they outscore the French? Their defense is not really better than the French backline. Their attack might be close in comparison. Will definitely give their backline things to discuss. But yeah, folks, I don't know if they can outscore the French. And I'm not a French fan. You know what I mean? Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal all the way this World Cup. I said it early because I did want, Germany to do well. But yeah, bro, football is played on the day. Big up to NSS Sports in the building. Shout out Sweden for the win. Bomba Clad. My brethren say Sweden for the win. Yes. Man moving mad out here. He's a Isak fan. Had to be. I don't know, but bro. France is strong. Dembele performed. Dembele had a hat trick, You know what I mean? Kylian Mbappe on what, 5 goals? Bro. Olise doing his thing. Yo, it could be interesting. Yo, NS, what you saying there? Which team you think gonna win tonight? Who do you think gonna get the first goal? 4? 4? 4 what? 4 from Sweden? For who? 4 Sweden scoring 4, you see? What? NSS say 4 to Sweden. Sweden again in the building, bro. Chanos. Yo. I'm 2 I told you he 2 behind. How you mean? 2 what behind? Oh, he 2 behind. It's all good, bro. But still, he go get goals tonight. He go run score 2 or 3 tonight, bro. Mbappe, bro, the man doing his thing. You know what I mean? I still haven't forgotten what Mbappe did last World Cup after Harry Kane missed the penalty. Bro, I understand. But England plays tomorrow, my G. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that England game tomorrow as well? Because it will get interesting. And I do think, you know what I mean? You don't want to meet the French again a second time. I don't think it will go to penalties this time. You know what I mean? It's going to be a fight to the finish. I'm petty as well, bro. Join the club, bro. You're at the right place. You know what I mean? Smash a like and subscribe to the channels, bro. You know what I mean? You're in the right place if you want to be petty about football and footballers and different teams, whether it's your national team or your club team. We can do all of that, bro. It's what we're here for. Tonight is not really, bro. This is not a love watch. This is a live watch. You know what I mean? You can hate in the live watch this one. When it's a watch along, I feel like you're supporting the teams. I'm just a neutral here. You know, if I would like to see, the dominance of France as they've shown all throughout the tournament. But if Sweden upsets them, it's their own fault, bro. You can't blame no one but France. You know what I mean? England, homie. Bro, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on there with England, bro. I don't know about that left winger at England, bro. He's kind of shit. You know what I mean? He's kind of shit. And Barcelona just paid 80 million for that guy. I honestly think we can beat the French if we meet them at any point. The French team are beatable. Not if you're starting Anthony Gordon, bro. Not if you're starting Anthony Gordon. And here comes the Sweden, my brethren. Shout out to Kings Football in the building. You know what I mean? The Sweden Gallies is what I call this guy. You know what I mean? He's a Senegalese Swedish man, my brethren. Yeah, interesting guy. As much as I want Sweden to do well in the World Cup, France will smoke them. Says Kings Football Show, bro. No love for Sweden here, bro. He's all Senegalese in this tournament. I can't lie. After the AFCON, I'd probably be the same thing if I was Senegalese. Claire Balding, sorry, I mean Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon, that guy, bro, looks like he's trying to, he might have done better if he was doing athletics, bro, running track and field. You know what I mean? The guy's got no tech. He's got a run and a push, and he passes, and he just tries to keep going. It doesn't always work for him, though. But when you play against bottom feeder teams in the conference league, you're gonna score 4 and 5 goals and stuff like that. It's interesting. What Sweden team gonna turn up? The one that won 5-1 or got smashed up by the Dutch 1-5? I don't know. You gotta ask my brethren in the building. He's in the chat. You know what I mean? Just say it with me. Sweeter Galese. What is your thoughts, bro? And he will tell you. He will pop up there with a message. I'll bring it to the screen and I'll read it out for you. You know what I mean? He is there. My team is England. If England get knocked out, if England gets knocked out, you're going to support Spain. That sounds about right. You guys are always there for vacation. You know what I mean? You're always there. Whenever you go there, there's always that accent, bro. It's fun times. Can't lie. Going to Barca, smell one. That is disrespectful, guy. Talking about a manager that smoked you in the FA Cup, smoked you in the Carabao Cup, and smoked you. You know what I mean? Oh man, the disrespect that guys get after smoking you is crazy. Lewis Gomes Jr. in the building. Yo, do you have any relation to Williams Gomes, who plays at Porto? I hear he might be coming to Man United soon. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Nice player, the guy. You know what I mean? He's an interesting talent. Yeah, warming up. Kings Football says Sweden defense is a major issue. They can score against anyone, but they can't defend for their lives. 3-1 France. 3-1 alone. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit closer. Maybe 4-3, 4-2, somewhere like that. I think it's going to be something like that type of scoreline. That's just my prediction, folks. Get yours in the chat. You know what I mean? Get your predictions in. Come on, let us hear what you're saying. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. No one's going to criticize your opinion. You might get a little bit of banter, but you can banter back. We can take that. You know what I mean? Come in the chat. Say hi. Scotland already out. If England get knocked out, Spain are going to be my only team left. Broski, what do you love about Spain that much? Just tell us. Tell us, bro. Is it the food? Or is it the iFood? Which one? Smash the like, says Kawali in the building. Subscribe to Zia Talks along with the panel as well and the other channels. Shout out to you, Kawali, in the building. 90 million Anthony is Gordon level corruption. I mean, he's better than what you have, bro. I don't know why you keep chatting. He's better than Saka. He's better than Martinelli, that's for sure. But you keep talking. Both of those guys are better than what you have at Arsenal, bro. You can't lie. You cannot lie, bro. I know you don't want to lie about that, but you know what I'm saying. Our captain was Spanish for a really long time. I know. Acevedo. You know what I mean? But you have that connection with Spain as well. It's interesting. You know, I think Chelsea's gonna do some different things. Yeah, I think Chelsea's gonna, like I said to people, Chelsea will sign the likes of a Granit Xhaka, sign some experience, an experienced defender, experienced striker. You know what I mean? They don't need that much. They have a bulk of young talent. You don't need too much, my bro. You know what I mean? It's like some national teams, they need a lot of talent. Chelsea, you might as well just convert some of those players to Trinidadian and send them my way. You know what I mean? I'll get them in the national team getting caps. Trinidad will win some games. We will go to 2030. You guys have national players to sell. It ups their price at least 15 to 20 million. Think about it, Chelsea fans. You know what I mean? Help a brother out. You know, the Caribbean pool is only that big. Our island is tiny. We only got a 1.2 million people, bro. It's tough. We need some depth, strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Convince some of your players they can get guaranteed starting positions, bro. Guaranteed. I promise. You know what I mean? We got some talent, but we'll mix them in. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they got good ability on the ball, in the air as well. It will be interesting. Saka, he has never outscored Saka in the Prem. Garnacho has outscored Saka in the Prem, bro. 2 seasons in a row, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. You know, you got to do it, bro. You have to. We have to talk about Trinidad. You know what I mean? CONCACAF is representing. We are hosting the World Cup in our confederation. Everyone has come to see us and what we have in store. You know what I mean, broski? It's shocking that we're not there, bro. Even more shocking that we hired Derek King as a manager. That's crazy. That is mad. That is really mad. I can't lie, folks. That disappointed me greatly. Learning that we hired that guy as a manager and fired Dwight York. That is mad. Hey, I'm not hearing any Saka slander until the Premier League begins. He's wearing a white shirt right now. But I think Madueke has shown better performances. That's just me. For England, by the way. I'm kind of happy that Madueke was starting for you guys. I think it was doing a little bit, offering a little bit more, because you weren't getting anything off the left from Anthony Gordon, who's basically trying to do the same thing. Cut in, shoot. It's getting old, bro. England needs to play that crossing header football as well. That's your identity. I don't know why they're running from it. Embrace that shit. You got the power to do it. Score from the ground when you can and swing them crosses in when you can. What do you mean? There's no shame in scoring the goals in your style, bro. Like most teams that win, they play their style. Spain plays their style. France plays their style. Portuguese plays their style. The Selecao plays their style. You know what I'm saying? Spurs are more ambitious. They want for the best players. They want to spend a billy, bro. They can go right ahead. You know what I mean? It's not like if they're getting these players because they really want to go. They had to offer them over the edge. 100K more than any other club was offering them. Sounds to me like they're just breaking the bank. I just don't watch the France versus Paraguay. Would be very boring. This is not France versus Paraguay. This is France versus Sweden, my guy. What are we talking about? France and the national anthem is being played right now. The French national team is lined up there, guys. And as we talk about the starting lineup, let's get into the mode for the game. You know what I mean? We need to switch the settings around a little bit more. Center screen so you can see me panoramic as I'm activated. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it's going to be exciting. France versus Sweden. Big ups to France. Hopefully, is a top performance. We're going to be expecting them to continue in the form. Hold on. These Chelsea fans. What is wrong with these Chelsea fans? Chelsea fans. Hold on. I hope they're calling to say they're smashing the likes on my channel. Yo, Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans, don't call on my stream to argue. Smash the likes on my channel. France. Yo, man, they're moving mad. They're arguing. We can't have that right now. Sorry, guys. I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Like, if only want to support the thing, welcome. But let's not do the battle royale on the live. Not tonight. All right, guys. Shout out to Mitchell in the building. Upset in New Jersey. Malabia says France loses. United will sign Chouameni. Malabia, maybe. You never know. France, W all day. I want Sweden to win, though. Big up to you. Mitchell, there's no Paraguay here today. I hope the Turtle and Bop loses against the Swedish side. Wow, Fernandez, 250K a week to Tottenham. Aces, I didn't think they would break the bank to that extent, bro. That's wild money. Wild money, my brother. You know what I mean? Can't hate on that. Do you understand how people think we'll pay stupid money for worse players when we could have easily gotten Fernandez as a personal terms completed by United? Didn't want to pay 85 bar. 100%, bro. And that's what the fact. I told Mendes from the beginning, from a month ago, I said to guys, we would pay a maximum of 80 million pounds, maybe 85, but the base would be 60 to 70 plus 10. You know what I mean? And they wanted more. And like, yo, if they're gonna pay the man 100K more than he was already offered and agreed to, you can't lie. Noni, Kane, Saka, they should be on knockout stage attack. Maybe I think Rashford should start. Rashford is always scoring for England. He contributes the most out of the Noni and Saka, to be fair. They don't even compare. You know what I mean? It should be Rashford and one of Noni or Saka. It shouldn't be either. Both of them should never be an option. I need some break from the crap United are being run. Give me a Sweden dagger. Bro, I don't know about the Sweden dagger. But let's say this. Just maybe, you see a hat trick tonight. Could be worth it. Big up to Home Slice. Chilling, my homie. Long time no see. What's really, really good with you, bro? The panel, you looking at the panel, bro. If the panel is coming, they're coming. If they're coming, I'm going to bring them up on the screen. But I ain't calling anyone, bro. You know what I mean? If they want to come, they can join me. Yeah? But I'm not running anyone down. LFC Iraola, only we fans have the soul and passion. Rest is all money and business. I'm slightly losing my interest. Bishop, don't say that, bro. But the World Cup is here. Enjoy it because it still gives you that trust of passion and genuineness. You know what I mean so far. Now, if you want a recap of the starting lineup, let me give it to you. Olise starts, Ousmane Dembele starts, Kylian Mbappe starts, Bradley Barcola is on the left, Chouameni partners Rabiot, Jules Koundé off the left, Upamecano partners Saliba and Digne off the right. And now for the Swedish is Zetram in goal, Gudmundsson, Lindelof and Lagerfeld in that back three. Elliot Strohold on the right wing back, Yasin Ayari partners Bergevall in the midfield, and Svensson is the left wing back tonight. So Alexander Isak is on the left wing, Gyökeres in through the middle, and Anthony Langa on his favorite right side. It's going to be an interesting performance from both teams tonight. We're looking at a game that's probably going to be one of the highest scoring of the knockout stages in the round of 32. Guys, get yourselves strapped in. Let's see what they have to show us today. You know what I mean? Honestly, folks, honestly, we're expecting a big performance from these two teams. Give us at least 7 goals. I hope Ilanga and Gyökeres Isak torch the French. Says Alex, game of the tournament about to start. Sweden, please get Isak some service. He's playing on the left wing. He has to provide the service. I need Ilanga to score. Gyökeres is in the building. Arsenal representatives at the game to watch Barcola, so doubt we go for Rodgers now. Man, the dreams of these Gooners, you gotta love them though. You know what I mean? Fable and fantasy, you just gotta see it. It's like sprites and stars in the skies, shining brightly. Fun times. Why was Graham Potter singing the Swedish national anthem? He's the Swedish national coach. Why wouldn't he? Maybe his new fiance is Swedish if he does have a new one. I don't know. You never know what could happen in the man's life, bro. Like, I'm not the sidekick here, but he's a national coach. He's learned the anthem. Maybe he's singing with his team. National football, here we go. Norway versus Cape Verde. They have to beat Argentina first, Marshall Meyer. Did you bet money on that? Maybe I will. You never know. Maybe I'll bet a 20 on Cape Verde 3-2. You never know. It's going to be down to who has the best and most clinical attack today, and the game has kicked off, folks. It's kicked off. Doing on the ball as France. It's interesting. Bro, I can only imagine if Cape Verde upset them brothers, bro. It will be wild. That would be absolute top stuff. Mad. What y'all saying? Argentina upset incoming. What y'all saying? Who scores first, France or Sweden, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know who scores first. Is it going to be France or is it going to be Sweden, people? You know what I mean? 10 likes. We need to have at least 10 likes on every stream, guys. Come on, we can do this. Saliba having none of that. With his teammate Gyökeres.
Yo, big up, man. Yo, good control.
Bro, I don't know, bro. My internet was doing a madness just now. I mean, I wouldn't say AC Milan is one of the worst teams in the world, bro. That's kind of mad. That's kind of mad, bro.
It is a bit chaotic right now, but not the worst teams in the
Bro,
world.
AC Milan is a big, big team, bro. That means the second most UCL winner in history. I don't know what man doing.
Yeah,
Madman, bro.
but also I
I know,
think
yeah, but, bro.
yeah, but also you also have to be honest. Right now, what AC Milan is going through is a bit of a chaotic issue. I think more chaotic than Man United issue is, but hopefully they will fix it. I think it's more of a league issue as well. I don't know what's going on with the Italian league. Yeah,
Probably.
but anyway, really, let's see what goes on with this game between France and Sweden. Because
Of
because I
course, I
remember
mean,
because I remember league, AC Milan used to be good, Inter Milan used to be good, Napoli, Juventus. Now this that league has fallen. Ooh, Isaac.
hell yeah, Ilanga is rapid, bro. That brother has jets under he boots, bro. Rapid
Yeah,
like that. France, Rabiot, Chouameni. And I tell man about Rabiot, bro. Man don't believe. Man don't understand. Players
yeah, he,
screaming every time a tackle comes in, it's a foul given. Players or ref need to get a grip, bro. 100%. Big up to Mitchell Marler. Other than England, what team would you most want to win the World Cup? I just want Portugal to win, bro. I can't lie. Victor Gyökeres splits the defense. Oh, shows a good turn of pace there to get to split the defense and create that problem there. But they
no,
need to create.
but but
They need to
but maybe
to
Isaac
make
should have
it
passed
count.
earlier.
If they don't get it in early, it's going to be difficult. I can't lie. He probably should have done that a long time.
Yeah, he should have passed it earlier. But anyway, I don't think Zaka should
Bishop, I
can.
find you trying to be a little bit too hype, bro.
Who?
Yeah, mad. That's a mad statement there
Ooh.
from Bishop. I I understand the concept, but nah, I don't understand. You don't need that.
No, yeah, I understand with Mel. I feel like yeah, and the Monday did nothing against no way. If you be honest, Amadialo ran the show there against Norway, and yeah, England, England. I don't think it can beat France. I feel like France can beat England any day, any night. So, yeah,
I'm a lot of decent game today, bro. I can't lie, you know.
yeah. I think England will be knocked out in the quarterfinals by France again. But anyway, let's see what happens.
Your time, Shush, tonight, bro. I don't know, bro, but we'll see. We will see, Shush. We will see.
Yo, is issues Hano?
I don't know.
Could be. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, yeah, but anyway, you get my point. Yeah, a team like England will face like Brazil, so England is going out either way. I don't think
I don't
they'll
know,
make
bro.
it that far.
You never know, bro. England could turn up. Right now, teams turning up when they least expect it, you know.
Yeah, true.
Netherlands home, you know, Kyle. You know what time shooters be on on their chat and hand on screen. Shush, what
Yeah,
me
no,
want me to do, bro?
I
You
just
not
I
say.
just thought it was Hano. Yeah, but anyway, but
It's been interesting so far. Not the most exciting start, but I think is both teams showing some intent.
yeah, it is an okay start. You can say that.
I don't know, Malabina. I think if France win the World Cup, the two other French teams, this is the least good. I mean, I don't know. Real hype on France winning this World Cup. Mark, I want Portugal to win Bishop Banks. Bishop Banks, I want Portugal to win as a Ronaldo fan. So you don't know what time it is.
But will Portugal really win
I don't
it?
know if we're full here,
That's
no.
the issue.
We're full here.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is the chances of Portugal winning it? Because I look at Portugal and they look poor in this World Cup team. In this World Cup, except from that one game against Uzbekistan where they
Yeah,
played well.
bro, Portugal could turn up in the next game, bro. Who wins World Cup winning 11 or Champions League winning 11? What do you think the World Cup winning 11 team would finish in the Premier League? Bro, the World Cup winning 11 team probably could win the Premier League because they would have had some of the best players, bro, from the Premier League and La Liga all together in the same. Wow. Dinia with a tame shot from outside. Went through a crowd, but wasn't able to fool the goalkeeper. Look at Dinia, bro. He lost that one terrifying bullet he had on the left, bro. France now starting to look like they're coming in more control of the game, for my opinion. Though I don't know about you, bro, but I feel like France starting to take a little bit of more control, enjoying a little bit more possession, like they're starting to settle into this game now. But with a
Yeah,
long shot from outside, they're testing the keeper.
but I also think it is Sweden's lack of quality in defense that's helping France to get more control of the game as well. I
I don't
felt
think
like
it's in the defense. I think it's in
see it's
midfield.
most likely because Sweden has a good attack. Let give Sweden credit
Yeah,
for
but the
that.
defense do affect how the game is controlled. It's midfield is where the game is controlled. So it had to be they lose in the midfield battle too easily, which is looking like that happening. To be fair,
But and they're not using the more of the channels than the center of the park. I've seen more. But anyway, it's cool.
Midfield, they're pegging them back from any midfield.
Am I the one who was frozen? Or was Mark frozen? Ooh. Ah, man, unlucky. Yo, let me see if it's me.
I don't know why France need to deal with this thing the right way. You know, it is shot. Kyle, what happened to you, boy? We disappeared too.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's because you ended up lagging a bit. So I wondered what happened to you.
Going over my internet right now, to be fair. Parkov, what you mean? You mean, bro? Man, them just
Yeah,
wanted to. Man, them just want to see chaos tonight, bro. Chaos, only chaos. Only chaos
yeah.
men want to see tonight. They want France to the knockout. Bro, this is
No,
not
but
the
I see
year of the underdog.
goal. Mbappe,
Bomber clot.
Mbappe.
I told man.
Offside.
Impacts. Offside.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
is wild.
Wow. That is clear offside for sure.
You are so far off.
Yeah, so far off. Mbappe, he know better in terms of position of play.
I don't understand that one.
Who?
Big up to Daquan in the building.
Big up, Mark. Big up, Kyle. How you guys
Yo,
doing?
big up. Decon.
Chilling. But I experiencing some internet issues. I don't know why. I was good all week. The neighbors
It's
probably mad
okay. As
now
long
that
as
Germany lost.
as
You
your
know,
Wi-Fi is
I
not
mean,
like the Swedish defense against the Dutch, it's okay.
Kyle always with the punchlines.
Yo, but Sweden was given a lifesaver here. Mbappe with his offside. If it was onside, Sweden would be embarrassed.
True. Feels like Sweden are going to a 4-4-2 in possession. Maybe.
Yeah.
They've acquitted themselves well so far. 20 minutes in, no goals.
Yeah, but I think France is finding it a bit difficult, a bit wasteful as well.
The longer this game goes on, Sweden will grow in confidence.
But what are your thoughts on Sweden's high press? Is it a weakness? Is it going to be a weakness in this game, or is it going to be a threat for them?
What we've seen based on other teams, Saudi Arabia, they did die press, and then Spain exposed them. Like every attack, Spain exposed them from the get-go. It's holding out well so far, but France might need that decisive moment and then the goals might just come through, especially with
Mm,
players Osman Dembele either-footed, just shooting,
yeah,
getting hat tricks against the rotated Norway team.
yeah, but will it require France to now play to play deep instead of
Mm,
playing a normal way? Because if you're playing against Sweden's high press and you don't want to be caught offside, you'll you'll be needed to play deep rather than playing the normal way. Because you play the normal way, for sure you'll be caught offside, as we have that's witnessed in that Mbappe's goal against Sweden.
so the standard
Hundred
hydration
percent,
break.
bro. Standard. Stop the speed of the game. Slow down the game. Break. You mean?
Yeah.
I ain't having it, bro. Right now, I'm mad at this water break. I feel like it has stopped the momentum between the halves. You know, like whether it's like for me, I from a small nation, so these kind of things, these moments with the momentum, important as small team, and you know when they had these hydration breaks, you might say it fair because it could happen to any team, because any team could literally be in the ascendancy before the water break happen, but it shouldn't have that, bro.
Mm,
Footballers are custom playing 45 minutes before they have any real break. You know what I mean? It's different.
yep. Totally
Yo,
agree. Totally agree.
yo, at this point, I feel like football has become more like hockey. Like
Basketball, even with the timeouts.
it is hockey that have most of these short breaks where you barely even play, and then you have a break, a quarter, a scrum, and then you play a little bit, then one half is gone. So I feel like football is becoming slowly like that with this FIFA uh, rules. With, yeah, just for the sake of ads, those things.
Speak, bro. Speak. Speak, lads.
It's we peak a lot, bro. But you know what? Yeah, I figure it out, bro.
I feel like France has potential to win the whole tournament, and they do have the squad depth to win the whole tournament. It's about how it's about how consistent the France will be in terms of scoring.
That's exactly how it is. Said it. Negotiate these matches one step at a time. No complacency.
Game resumes, folks.
Yeah, with a lot of France passing. Ulysses, that's too good.
Chelsea fan 6738 says, "What a win for Norway. Haaland with the winning goal. Fair play to them. 60 goals in 53 appearances. It's crazy."
Yeah, and for Norway, they actually did play well, quite well, even though Ivory Coast did not finish the chances. But seems like Norway wanted the win more than Ivory Coast did. But Amad Diallo, shout out to the man, he played well. He's the 120 million partner on the opposite side. He had a stink of a game, but it's okay.
African teams have impressed going to the knockout stage, round of 32, 9 out of 10. What they now need to show is one of them need to win the group, and also they need to show killer predatory instinct. And Haaland's a kind of striker that he might have a quiet game, but he just needs to be right place, right time, predator instinct.
No, but I think it was also poor defending as well from Ivory Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, if they handled Haaland better, well, maybe Haaland will not have scored in that game. But anyway, well, we learn our lessons, and hopefully in 2030, when Ivory Coast is in 2030 World Cup, Ivory Coast know so what to do and what not to do.
They'll get stronger. Eventually.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Decon, that Africa, we need a killer instinct. We are too polite in front of goal.
Simon Adingra against Germany as well. They were there for the taking.
Yeah,
even the subs.
Especially, have you seen how Paraguay wanted the win more than Germany did, and that's what I want. And that's what I want from Africa teams is that killer instinct of taking it to those big boys, telling them we're not afraid of you anymore. We're not afraid of your legacy. We're not afraid of your history, and we are here for the we're here for the win, and we're here to knock you out. It's time for us.
That's exactly how it should be. Morocco's won to the semi-finals. Ghana's run to the quarters. Obviously, the Suarez thing happened as well. You had the Nigerian teams going to round of 16. Cameroon, Roger as well. Go back to the good old times. We can learn a few things. Rabiot save. Oh, I'm behind.
Yeah, I agree with you, but you know, France is a fellow African nation, so
And that is true. That's true, you know, Carl. So if they win the World Cup, does that mean Africa wins the World Cup?
Technically, our African brothers in Europe will win the World Cup, and Africa has won twice, technically.
Yep.
Yeah, but France has been wasteful in this game, and it's too many chances that I've wasted. I've counted these chances.
Mbappe, the
It
post.
could have been 2-0.
Oh. They left them unmarked as well.
Wait, is that Mbappe?
Yeah, it was Mbappe. Was Mbappe,
Wait,
my bro.
but the brother could not just pass instead of being selfish.
Very cool. I'm now a minute behind. I was 40 seconds behind. What is happening?
You're 40 seconds behind.
No, I'm now a minute behind.
Yo, it seems like it seems like I am ahead of the clock.
I haven't been switching tabs. I've kept it on the same tab.
Yo, Mark, what's happening? I am ahead of the clock. I'm in the future.
I'm sounds like I've gone back in time.
Yeah, it seems like I'm 7 seconds ahead of the clock. It feels good.
Back to the future.
Yeah, for real. But but France needs to score a goal for the sake of entertaining us.
Probably people's bets are on the line. I'm telling you. Money's on the line.
For sure. Ooh, come on, France. Ooh, good shot. Wait, is that Dembele missing like that? A stinker. Oh, what's happening with this France team? It is Mbappe and then Dembele. It's very confusing times.
Sometimes this sport makes our heads spin.
Sometimes what?
Woo! Skims the ball.
Sweden has been given to so many life chances to survive. I feel like if I was Sweden in the second half, I'll just go and ask questions of that French defense, score one goal, and park the bus.
And Sweden, there's names that can come off the bench. Benjamin Nygren, Celtic being one of them.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of quality names that you can bring on to just hold out the game. But make sure make sure for those who are watching, you subscribe to the channels that you're watching from, like the streams, and comment down your thoughts on this game. Who are you backing? The European Africans or the Swedish people?
Like,
Yeah.
subscribe.
And the winner will face Paraguay. It is going to be,
Not easy, not an easy game by any means.
yeah.
Even for the French, if they do win, it's not easy. Paraguay have a stellar defense, especially in the World Cup qualifiers and at the World Cup themselves, even though they got slapped up by the Americans. They
No,
kept
but I
two.
think if I'm being honest, I feel like against Germany, Paraguay could have been smashed. I think
Yeah,
Germany wasted a lot of chances.
yeah.
Yeah. And that game could have looked like it was going to go for 4-1. It was Germany that knocked herself out. It wasn't Paraguay. But I'll give Paraguay credit. It was flowers where it deserved. They knocked Germany out in penalty shootout. And yeah, yeah. So I think for France it will be an easy game if France can just be uh, if France can just take the chances and not be like how they're doing against Sweden right now. Because France has been wasteful today. Not the usual France that we see.
The way Germany lost in the penalties was crazy. But I do think Carl being injured was a big miss. Was a miss as well.
Who?
Carl, he was injured before the start of the World Cup.
Yeah,
I think he had an assist against someone
yeah. Mbappe's
in one of
shot.
the
Mbappe
friendly
has
games.
made it so easy for the goalkeeper to collect. Mbappe.
Oish.
Sometimes I'm starting to ask, are you just are you a team player or at this point? Because you're just shooting for the sake of shooting instead of passing some of this.
Just some of these players just want individual stats, mate. I'm telling you.
No, because for that shot that Mbappe had, also the box,
there
he
was
should have
there was
passed
no
it instead.
conviction, mate. There was barely any conviction. Like goalkeeper was taking that all day long,
Yeah,
goaled it up, ate it. That was his dinner.
true.
Goalkeepers have impressed me in this tournament. Orlando Hill yesterday. He plays for San Lorenzo in Argentina.
Wow.
So I think San Lorenzo are probably one of maybe top 10 Argentinian side. I haven't even watched the Argentinian league, so I have no clue. All I know is River Plate and Boca Juniors are 1 and 2.
Yeah, but I also think with goalkeepers like Martinez, Martinez have inspired a lot of goalkeepers to do better for the nations.
Yup.
Martinez, Ocha, yeah, those kind of keepers. Olise, what kind of shot is that?
Surely desperation's not keeping in. There's still a whole second half to go.
No, surely. Even if it was carving in, it was wide. For Francis to start playing like a team instead of individuals.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure the players there inside the box, if you pass, they could get a goal sooner.
Just imagine how French fans were feeling when they were drawing 0-0 with Senegal, and Senegal was having so many chances until Mbappe broke deadlock.
Yeah, But I bet he must be annoyed by then. Come on, France.
Reesh, Swenson tackle on Barcola.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't seen the French goalkeeper be tested as much as possible. I feel like the goalkeepers have had a field day so far in this first half.
Drinking water. Mangan's drinking water bottles as we speak. the Jacob Zetterstorm, he's been busy. I've been watching EFL games. Derby County, he plays for Derby County. So he has had his moments this season. Actually saved a penalty.
Yo, so sometimes when most of these players when they take shots in this, yeah, finally a goal. You see, France, it wasn't so easy. It wasn't so hard. Doesn't need to play like a team.
God damn, I even reached. But
Huh?
I'm still on France dangerous attack.
No, I'm saying so sometimes it does need to take away the individual performances and play like a team.
Yeah, just seen Elise shoot, Stetterstorm save. Just speaking about them. Oh, Mbappe. God, glides. Oh, that's how it is. That's just how it is.
You see the con what I was talking about, playing like a team.
Yep, that's how it
Yeah.
is out here, man. Sorry, Sweden. You held out for 45 minutes, but it's the timing of the goal that will sting them. They were close to halftime, and the Swedish fans, they know now. They know.
But obviously, when Mbappe wants something, he'll
Yep,
get it.
you'll get it.
Yeah.
Yep, short corner. Honestly, short corner. Dembele, look at that. The three amigos, team goal, like Kyle said.
But I
Whoa.
think also Sweden, they expected it to be a long corner.
Yeah, they expected it. Yeah, that they set up. Yeah, they set up thinking they were going to swing it in. But
Yeah, but they are surprised to see Spain, France do a short corner.
whatever works, you know? Like there's no right or wrong way of taking the corner. You know, you can do an in swinger, out swinger. You could do edge of the area, short. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But Sweden has a lot of questions to ask itself, whether it goes defensive for the second half so that it can prevent more goals from being scored, or it goes
Oh,
attack.
flash the first goal. Oh, hey, flashed it. Sweden could have responded right there.
It was a wonka, the type of shot.
Elias Stroud. Or Elliot
It, it,
Stroud.
it reminded me of that Germany's penalty shot.
But it's hard. To be fair, Tar at least gets credit because at least he stepped up as a central defender. Meanwhile, Leon Goretzka shook.
It reminds
I'm
me
too shook, man.
of that penalty shot of but should they not get something at least a free kick there? Elanga was fouled inside
Wow.
that box. Huh?
Stroud's team won the league last season. The Swedish Allsvenskan. I think that's
For
how
real?
I probably botched that league pronunciation. Allsvenskan. But they are sixth. But the current team now is sixth in the league. And a team named Sirius, 10 games played, 28 points. And there's only one Champions League spot in Sweden. And I think they play through the qualifiers as well.
Wow, I'm surprised. And Sweden is heading to halftime asking itself two questions. Will it stick being defensive and going on counterattacks, or will it be Atla attacking in the second half? It's
Stick or
only
twist.
Graham Potter that will answer that question. But if you are the Swedish manager, what will you do? Will you stick with the same game plan and hope for an equalizer, or will you go for Atla attacking?
Probably stick with the same plan, see if it works out, and then make the substitutions. Bring Benjamin Nygren on in the 60th, hoping. Let's see. There's two strikers there that have a Nash for goal, Elanga as well. Nash for goal in the recent World Cup games. You got Berg Ayari. He's got a long shot on him. You got Benjamin Nygren, top goal scorer for Celtic. He might have a say. Thinking Karlstrom is an experienced face, and then Bernardson. Think he's played games for Sweden, plays for Holston Kiel, so he might be in there. Swanberg, midfielder, plays for Wolfsburg. So there's players there, but Sweden's bench is not as stacked as France. They have pure game changers that they can bring on, like guys like Desiree Doué and Cherki Ali Kouch. Even Kante, if they need to shore it up.
Yeah, true. For France, they have a lot of game changers, and it's up to France to decide what to do. But I think for France, what I'll do is I'll wait until the 60th minute to see if I'll get a second goal. Then if I can get a second goal, I'll rest my starters. I'll bring on those rotational players to just hold out the game. Yeah, as we wait for the bigger games in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But every team is there at the World Cup for a reason, playing to win the trophy. If we're not playing to win the trophy, then what are we doing?
Yeah, true. Makes sense. Yeah. Let me go put my. I'll be right back.
All right, man. All right, Carl. halftime break. Second half will commence in around 12 or so minutes, give or take. If you're watching on whatever channel, don't forget to smash them like buttons up, like what the French are trying to do to Sweden. They want to smash them. They want to stack them. Don't forget to subscribe as well, because we are at the business end of the World Cup. Don't forget to tell a mate to tell a mate.
Yeah, I agree with you. It actually feels like a round of 16 game, if you ask me. Yeah, especially with how intense these games have been. And that game, Netherlands versus Morocco, felt round of 16 rather than round of 32.
Yeah,
So
crazy,
I
isn't
feel
it?
like round of 16 games will feel more of like quarterfinals.
Yeah,
Yeah, so basically, this World Cup will have two semi-final rounds.
expansion of the
Yeah,
World Cup. More
and,
opportunities.
and I saw that they want to expand the 2030 to 60 teams.
Wait, 64 team. No, wait. So hold on. That's 16. That's 16. Wait, hold on. 1 second. So 16 groups of 4 teams, but at least the top 2 qualify
Yeah,
for
64. Yeah, 64 teams. Yes.
3 more matches, but more chance of injury. But at least then we won't have those dead rubber games that we saw where
No,
both
but
teams are
no,
just
but
contacting the point.
no, but no, but I feel like we will have more dead rubber games than this World Cup, because if it's 64 teams next World Cup. But
Paraguay,
anyway, let's
Australia with the dead rubber. I was just, yeah, that's I literally go to. Paraguay, Australia was just, yeah, both teams was just content to draw that game. But then you had Algeria, Austria. That was very entertaining.
for
It was just
sure.
brutal for the Iranians because they were hinging on a winner.
Yeah, it is heartbreaking. Actually, you do feel bad for the Iranians, but but what are your thoughts on Mbappe's run to being golden boot in this game, in this tournament?
Um, Repeat the question again, please.
Okay, like Mbappe is in
Mbappe.
the race for golden boot. What are your thoughts on those? Will he get it, or is the competition more tighter due to the expansion?
I think it could be. Well, in my predictions, I think France and Argentina will make it all the way to the final. So I think it will be Messi and Mbappe up there, neck and neck for the Golden Boot. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually tie the Golden Boot. Even Osman Dembele is there as well. Even Vinicius Jr., Brazil, they could make a deep run in. Looking at the competition, one of Brazil or Norway going to get knocked out.
True. Yeah, I feel. Yeah, you have a good point there that you've raised.
But
Yeah,
assist chart,
how
assist
many
chart.
chance? How many minutes are left for the second half? For the second half to begin?
7. The assist chart is where it gets interesting. Bruno Guimaraes, 4 assists.
Yeah, it's
Michael
very
Olise,
very
3
chance.
assists. Odegaard, 3 assists. Isaac, 3 assists. Dembele, 2. Mbappe, 2. Nathan Dyer Saliba, 2.
Yeah,
I'd rather
and
see.
France has a lot of possession in this game so far. But assist, yeah, I agree with you. The assists in this tournament have been crazy and
Ah,
very, very tight.
great ones, I knew, even with 64 teams, and you weren't qualified.
Yeah, he does have a point. I'm not disagreeing with him there. I know he's trying to say that in a way to jab at me, but he, his mockery is not he's not working.
Yeah, he hasn't moved. He hasn't moved. We got the needle mover.
No. It's even when you're used to pain.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you're
It
used to
doesn't.
pain, you're already used to this job, so he does choose whichever battles that you have to fight. You cannot be fighting the government and then fighting mockery as well. So, but anyway, well, we are here to talk about football, not about Kenya.
Yep. World Cup, the grandest
Because also,
stage.
because also Nigeria did not qualify. Also, Nigeria did not qualify for the World Cup. Okay, I'm
It
just
is what it
saying.
is. It is what it is, mate.
Yeah,
I mean, I've already been
actually,
here before.
actually, they get one. Actually, they get one. Nigeria did not qualify for the World Cup. Why is he not talking about Nigeria?
Probably. I mean, probably a good thing for the haters because we would have probably cooked in this tournament. I'll be so real. But not us not qualifying for 2 World Cups. It gives us a chance to just reset how we see talent and reset the way we scout talent as well. Femi Aziz, Unity Cup. I actually enjoyed Femi Aziz. Millwall, plays for Millwall. Millwall almost got promoted to Prem.
Yeah, I feel like the thing with Africa is we barely invest in data, and then for that thing of data
Yeah,
research. Well, why
that
why
is what it
you
is, bro. Some
yeah
countries have like so much natural resources and just minerals. Like, think about our country. We've got 240 million people, so we should have resources, but the conditions, I wouldn't even want to live like this. I'm a half Nigerian, right? But I would not want to live in Nigeria. I'll be so real. Like, bro, I'm hearing my Nigerian friends, they're telling me, I've heard this and this guy, they're kidnapping women and children. Oh, oh, I've got a story as well. You can't even go to the bank and ask to withdraw because, well, the exchange rate of the country I live in compared to the motherland's country, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, £1 is like 1,000 naira over there. So 1 million naira is like £1,000 here. If you go to the bank and they ask you to, oh yeah, and the Nigerian police are corrupt as well. They're so corrupt. They're so corrupt. Even in the movies I've watched, corruption. Too much corruption. You got, like, if I was to go to Nigeria, I'd need to have armed security because, boy, too much. Living could,
Stay away from the
like, the
politics here,
lowest
bro.
life
Football.
expectancy in
Keep
the
it
world.
football now. Keep it football now, bro. Yeah.
Uh.
Politics, the police things.
yeah
You
it's
don't play with
okay.
YouTube this strong, bro.
Yo, Mark, how you doing? We have missed you. Yo, Mark. Yeah, has the guy gone?
Bro, I just cutting off some chicken and shit. No, bro. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, hopefully you're not catching off. some of the CONCACAF nations. But anyway, I think they're back for second half. Yeah, they're back for the second half. Yeah.
Yeah, they're back. They're back. They're back. They're coming out the tunnels. Yeah, sorry for going off topic, but it's crazy, man. Crazy in the motherland right now, man.
Yeah, but I'm glad that this game is not going to 120 minutes. For the sake of sleep, I want today's games to go to finish at 90 minutes.
Two penalty shootouts. You just never know. You just never know. Like, these teams don't want to lose.
Yeah, and I know they don't want to lose, but I love my sleep.
Oh, yeah, true. Sleep is good for the body and the mind.
Yeah,
Refreshes you
but
as well.
yeah, but it is kickoff, and
I would know. I come in at 3 a.m. every day for work, bro. Crazy.
yeah. Yo, what's going on? Why is France kicking it out to the Swedish half?
Oh my, nah, Kyle.
I'm
That's like my
confused.
local club. They do that all the time. When I go to the stadium,
No, I thought when you're kicking the ball, you're meant to keep possession, not kick the ball out. But anyway,
if you watch like some lower league games, some teams actually do that on the basis of the other team get a throw and you want your physical players winning the first or the second balls and getting the knockdowns. That's what I think that they want to do, is win those first, second balls and then go from there. Because it didn't work out because Sweden's still in possession. And
yeah, obviously the psychological game didn't work out. I don't know whether I'm seeing Swedish fans leave the stadium or I'm seeing them going to a higher count.
probably to get some drink or refreshments, because they can't be leaving the stadium. No way.
Yeah, it was going to be too early.
That's like a big stadium though, so not sure how many bars they got over there. The line must be crazy.
It's a beautiful stadium anyway. Very, very beautiful. But France on the attack, Olise with a lot of ball possession. Wow. But that's not Olise.
Playing in the MetLife Stadium.
Or MetLife.
That's I want to get this right. I want to get this right.
It's not Sophie.
MetLife. Actually, no, it's not an MLS stadium.
It is an NFL, right?
Yeah, NFL. Yeah, NFL.
Yeah.
No,
It's not.
no. Baseball.
Wait, baseball, that is MLB.
MLB. Baseball.
MLB. The Major League Baseball. Right, Mark?
Yeah.
Wait, so this stadium is huge for that baseball, for something that it just throw around and run.
I'm gonna tell you something if you don't know. Baseballers is make more than footballers, bro. A baseballer contract is hundreds of millions, bro. For the baseballer. Not for the club, for the baseballer. Yeah? Don't get it twisted. Baseball is big money.
I'm saying, I'm just impressed that the stadium is big for that for baseball. Yeah, but anyway, for France is making this game boring. Except for making Sweden be under siege, yeah. Germany. Look, you're currently the race for the golden boot. It looks very tight. Messi 6 goals, Mbappe and Haaland 5 goals. So basically, one god versus the potential two gods.
Big stars
Yeah, big stars.
building.
But Mbappe is reaching that age where he needs to start winning things in international football. More and more things.
Two 0
Sweet.
France. 2-0 France. Barcola with the banger.
Wow, for
Only say
real.
with the assist.
Hey.
Yo, I was even about to fall asleep because of France attacking patterns.
France said no sleep. But Kyle,
Hey, yeah, but Bacola, another bowler.
yes, do you want to keep him?
And it's a kind of kid that God speaks in the Bible. You
I
don't
could
have to match everything.
I could tell you what though. I'm sure Isaac there tell himself, I wish I was French. Why did my family move to France instead? Because he's one of them players, you know, when he can't beat them, he's joined them.
No, but I feel like France will ask for Gokeres instead of Isak.
Me too. But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, he's one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
guys that
If
feel he Dana, you know.
yeah, for sure. But anyway, but I feel like it was Graham Potter. I'll start Gokeres, and then I'll bring off Gokeres for Isak in the second half. He was having
Yeah, why
like
put
two,
Isak at wing?
huh?
Why put Isak on the wing? He's now winger.
No, it's because of poor squad planning. Like you have two stars. You don't want to bench both of them in an important game.
Then
You don't
play a
want to bench one of
4-4-2.
them.
Then play a 4-4-2.
Yeah, but it's not his way. He plays a 4-3, something like that.
A 3-4-3 playing. He should have played a
Yeah.
3-5-2. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway. Yeah. So I think that issue that he has had, that he doesn't have experience of being ruthless and then saying that Isak, you're on the bench, Gokeres is starting. Or maybe he says Gokeres, you're on the bench, Isak is starting.
I mean, look, sharp Sweden could still get one back and the game could turn on its head, you know, bro. If Sweden get a goal in the next 5 minutes, France in trouble if they don't score again.
Yeah, but Sweden, I feel like Sweden should switch to a 4-3-1, where Isak is an attacking midfielder and Gokeres is a
Isak
striker.
is not an attacking midfielder, bro. Isak need to play forward. The only logical formation they could switch to is a 3-5-2. Isak had to play up front. They
But
had to
it's
swap
not.
it so that
It's not
because if they
Graham
play
Potter.
two strikers, then there are two strikers up front because there are two strikers in the starting lineup, bro. You can't put
Yeah, but
Isak on the wing or in midfield. He's not good at midfield. He can't carry the ball well. He can't pass the ball well. So where you putting him in 10-4 to waste time? You're not going to do anything. You got to play
yeah,
a
but
two-striker formation. You have two strikers on the pitch.
yeah, I see your points, but you see it's not Graham Potter's system.
You
You
forget
get
Graham Potter's style, like the players he had on the pitch, and besides, he's playing a back three, so you can't play a 3-2-1 with a black three. You got to play a 3-5-2. Is the closest thing to what he playing because you have two wing backs, you got three men in the midfield, and you have two strikers.
Anyway, let's see if Sweden can pull back a miracle comeback, a
I
very very
mean,
big miracle comeback.
I
Jocelyn.
doubt that miracle comeback, but if they get a goal, maybe they gotta get a goal first, bro. It's two goals they're down. They're not down one goal.
It is possible, but I doubt.
France really showing why they're favorites here. Well, Graham Potter there until 2030, so it didn't look like he leaving anytime soon.
Steve Clark had a contract until 2030 and he's gone.
Wait, he's
Much to the
there. I
delight
think.
of Scots.
Wait, he's there till 2030.
Yep, Grandpa.
No, but why give the man a long contract for 2 years, for 2 World Cups?
Bro, I don't know. They must have given him the contract with like, in case Sweden didn't qualify for this one. That's probably what I'm thinking with Steve Clark. Maybe I heard it at the time because of how Scotland rose from like a pot 4 team to like qualifying for 2 Euros and then this World Cup. But then Scotland didn't even do anything in the World Cup. And Scottish fans didn't like his tactics, so he thought, yeah, I might as well pack it up.
But to give Scotland credit for the aspect of you qualify for the World Cup is a good achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that,
So I feel like Scotland should be grateful that I've had their passports stamped in USA, Canada, Mexico for the World Cup 2026.
I hear that. But then again, Scotland only made the World Cup because Belarus got a miracle draw against Denmark.
Yeah,
in
true,
the game
true.
before they played each other. Before the game, Scotland won against Denmark.
But anyway, but either way, I feel like Scotland was going to make the World Cup because of the talent that they have. Yo, is it another goal? No, not yet.
Oof. You know. France on an attack at the minute. BUGZY trying to get the ball out.
Yeah. Okay.
Belly,
So
the Ballon d'Or winner. Even Coutinho did a great one in that left back position.
So, yeah, corner kick. It was a sloppy corner kick.
Yeah.
Make sure you slap the likes, people. Yeah, Chelsea fan said France 2-0. What a goal. Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, and there's no other comments.
Play around the goal was good as well. Barcola playing it into Barcola.
Yeah, Bacola, I feel like, whoever who's having Bacola should keep him because that kid will be a generational asset for both his national team and for club.
Yeah, agreed. As well, you can carve out a legacy in this World Cup. You know, bring the trophy back to France. Imagine they were champions going into the last World Cup. They lose on penalties. Now's the time to bring back the World Cup that you could have lost.
Big up to the person joining.
Big up, bro. How are you?
Big up.
Big up, man. How are you doing?
So what happened? I came in, Mark went out.
Yeah, I feel like Mark is scared of you.
Why should you be scared of me?
He's scared of the greatness that comes with the name.
You know, maybe. But have you guys seen the game so far?
Wow. Yeah, so I just saw that Coman has resigned.
Wow.
As head coach of Netherlands.
Ooh.
That is shocking.
Resigned. It's not shocking.
Yes.
Yep. He's resigned.
He has, which makes sense.
Yo, listen, the France game still going on. It's trying to talk about everything else but the France game, Kyle. Realistically, bro. Literally.
No,
Like,
no,
look,
I'm reading the comment.
Netherlands played this morning. Which comment was that? That was the comment from what I read early on when the stream began, bro.
No. It was a comment, and now at
From
1:22
Kawali,
a.m.
this one here. Bro,
Yeah,
Kawali is always do that, bro. Forget Kawali with that one, bro. He know what he know. He always trying to do in the middle of streams, bro. Because his team get knocked out.
I
He talks
I
so
was
big
just
about
doing my job.
Netherlands, bro.
I was just doing my job of reading the comments, man.
Yeah.
Woo. That could have been three. We we all know all great things come in threes.
So Temba, you get quiet as soon as I come back inside. I know here you're talking, calling my name, but where are you stuck here? My internet moving mad, bro. I don't know what's going on with it tonight. It was
Yes,
good earlier.
yes,
I was on stream with Waffle earlier. It was good, and then all of a sudden, bro, it's mad.
Elise close.
Temba still quiet. Temba gone or? Temba disappear, boy. and Kyle telling man them about I afraid of Temba. Boy, listen, yeah.
I'm just scrolling at this point. I'm just here.
I'm here, man.
Kyle right now, Kyle right now, Kyle shook right now, you know, because the CAF team starting to get knocked out the park. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So he can't give me no set of talk.
relax, man. It's just only South Africa and Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast actually played well. They played really well.
No, bro. Listen, I ain't taking no shots at Ivory Coast. I'm taking shots at Kyle.
You are. You say in Africa, you are. If you say Africa, you are.
I'm taking shots at Kyle. Kyle taking shots at me whole day in the chat, bro. For Africa, look at CAF. Look at CAF. No Caribbean teams.
You are the one who always screaming CONCACAF. So
right, because we hosting the tournament, bro. CONCACAF hosting the World Cup. Where you feel lazy in CONCACAF right now, you know?
You are hosting the cup. CONCACAF is hosting it. 3 countries. Like, man, we have a continent. We have one team, one country in Africa hosted it 2010.
One country could hold it, bro.
2010, broski. 2010 was just South Africa representing the entire continent, bro. Keep quiet. When we speak, you keep quiet, man.
Listen. We did not like the Vuvuzelas, bro. It was distracting. Yeah,
bro. Mark, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Exactly. But that's what I'm doing.
The Vuvuzela, that Vuvuzela you're complaining about was the World Cup. You see everything about that. Mark, relax. That World Cup. It had the best vibe. It has the best song, the best ball, the best everything, broski. Man.
No,
bro.
No. Don't do that.
No.
Let's
what?
not do this, bro.
Let's not do this, bro.
I don't know about you, but yeah, listen.
Here's the fact,
hate
man.
to say it to you. To say it to you, bro. Hate to say it to you.
You say it. Let me hear it. I want to hear it.
It had one of the best songs. It had some good vibes. I can't lie. Top there, really top.
It's like, bro.
But I think 2006 was better, bro. I think 2006 was better, bro. That's just me. I think all around 2006 was better, bro.
You should be arrested.
Why should I be arrested, bro? Why? Look, he might go on. He might disappear. Yeah, son. That was going with him. My hands nowhere near the laptop, bro. It's on my lap. Yeah, I
Mark,
ain't even
Mark,
touching the
Mark,
thing.
Mark, let me tell you,
Bro.
you are shameless for saying 2006.
How am I shameless? Why?
If wait, if there is any World Cup in the last 20 years that is going to go anywhere near 2010, it's Korea Japan 2002. Bro,
Japan was bad. Japan was better than, and in fact, that was my favorite World Cup. In fact, yeah, I had tell man this. I remember men them asked me this question on a stream. Somebody, I think it was Waffle Down. I tell them it was the Japan one with the floating stadiums and things.
You see,
that
you can you
was all
wait,
wrong
wait,
vibes.
wait. The
That was
fact,
all
the
wrong
fact
vibes.
alone, wait, the fact you mentioned 2006 and not 2022, 2002 means you are bloody lying,
No,
right?
bro.
No, relax, man. You are a fraud. You're a fraud. Mark,
I just
relax.
prefer 2006, bro.
You prefer 2006. Who hosted it even?
Eh?
Who hosted it?
What's that? Who hosted it? Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
Germany.
You're shameless.
Oh, my shame, like, bro.
Because you're in Germany. You are shameless, man. Bro,
Bro,
you cannot tell me you watch
Listen.
2002 and 2010 World Cup. Bro, man. Vuvuzela was just out of this world.
Listen, I was
The
annoyed
hospitality,
by that song
the
the entire game. You're hearing bzzz, like, what
Mark,
the
Mark,
bro,
go
and
like ask everybody. They will tell you the best World Cup so far
online. Bro,
is
listen,
2010.
Online now.
2010.
Bro, listen, nobody liked the bzzz the whole time, bro.
Mark,
Mark, you
are saying nobody like this. Did you know how much they made from that they're talking about?
Yeah, well, man was moving.
Did you know how much they made?
Distract players, bro. It was used to.
Nah, bro, I'm not having that, man. I'm not having that. That is what South Africa. South Africa is all about the vibe.
Bro, we know about that, but we know.
Bro, relax, man. Like Mark,
bro, watching the game, bro. When the game
Mark, then who you tell me having a headache? Because in the midst of this you complaining about, the players still understand whenever the ref blows whatever, the foul, the corner, they could still hear it. So you cannot tell me that's somewhere you are somewhere
that we don't
in Germany
and
you cannot hear what the game is.
You didn't want it.
You just been a hater, man.
Bro.
You've been an hater, man. You've been an hater, man. Pass the ball.
I'm not being honest, bro. You just mad.
Oh.
You just mad.
How?
Shout out to the man in the chat. Say Alex Teller say I miss Pogba playing for France was always class. Can't lie.
Man.
You know, we have Rabiot doing the business, bro. We have Rabiot starting every game, and I tell man, Rabiot's a big player. No man, them believe me.
Mark, you want to get me started on this stupid talk of Rabiot?
I don't want to get nothing started, bro. Mark, we know you don't like Spurs, but Kane was for them good as he was good for Bayern.
You know what?
I would say he was. Listen, hold on, Tumble. Let me react to this guy there real quick. Kane, I can't say, bro. He never win nothing for them really. So I don't know how you want to class it. He scored plenty goals, but he never win them trophies like he win trophies at Bayern. He win more trophies at Bayern than 15 years at Tottenham. Just saying. Off to the World Cup subject, but do you think? Nah, I don't know about it. I don't really watch that team, bro. Sorry, my bad. You might have to ask Daquan that question. We will resume that at the end in the wrap up, and Daquan will give you a whole wrap down on he loves them kind of things. I know that for sure.
Mark, now let me just
know as a fraud.
Mark, I want to just bring something to your notice. Should the case you don't know.
What is that?
In 2010 World Cup, did you know how much they made from selling just Vuvuzela?
But listen,
it was,
I just want you to understand something.
Mark, wait. It was $6.4 million.
Okay, and so what? So what, bro?
Listen, bro.
Let me tell you something, right?
What
I want you to go
here,
back.
man?
You know what we're doing here?
$4 million.
Imagine here in a swarm of bees the entire time you're watching a football game, bro. It's not. You don't want to hear that, bro. You want to watch the football game.
Mark, it's just you. You don't want to hear it because you're an hater.
Truly.
You don't love good things.
Truly.
You don't want to hear it.
Bro, listen
You don't
to
want to
me.
hear
I
it.
want to watch football. I love football. I want to watch
There is not, you are telling me. Everybody bought Vuvuzela. 6.4 million
Not everybody, bro.
flipping dollars. Okay, okay. Wow.
Clearly.
Mbappe.
Focus on Mbappe and not these Velas, bro.
No,
we
look,
we're glad it stayed in 2010, bro. We hope it don't come back.
Mbappe has gotten a goal. Beautiful goal.
Oh, man.
He's quality.
France is smashing this. I tell man,
It is a
France will
brace
kill
so
this
far.
team, you know. I tell
That's
man, France will
Mbappe
kill this
on
team.
6 World Cup goals.
I tell a man that in the chat just now. I'm at my brethren was telling me about he on 4. I say, brother, Mbappe going to hit 6 soon. He going to be the top
Look at
scorer.
that trick, man.
There's still
It's a
time.
smashing. It's a smashing day for the brand.
Olise is quality as well, man. This guy called Olise. That guy.
Yeah, bro.
Guy Perez, go sign him, please. Go pay the money, man.
Also, the other kid called Bacola as well. That kid is also talented.
Yeah, he's talented, but that is a player for Arsenal and United, not for Madrid, man, bro.
No, but also, yeah, I think for
bro, I don't sign prospects, man. I don't sign prospects, man. I want ballers, man. I don't sell prospects. I don't buy prospects. I don't buy twerkers. You see players that twerks in my club, I don't buy. I don't like them. Like me personally, I don't like them, honestly. You know, if I was Perez right now, you see that guy called Enzo Fernandez. I don't want him. I want Boadi. That's guy I want. Boadi.
Bro, that guy is raw. Bro, listen, yeah, I'm glad if you get Hero. Get him quickly so I could get Olise. I could get Chouameni real quick. Yeah,
Okay,
and when you
yeah,
crashing it out on that player because he just was all World Cup hype.
You know what? It's a good thing you corrected yourself because I thought you were gonna say, "Do you get Olise?" I was gonna call the German police to come and arrest you right now, bro, because you don't even have the funds to buy Olise. You can't even buy flipping man. Just flipping Matthias.
Bro, demand them say that.
Man,
bro, listen. This
man, Mark, don't tell me about the man say. The man say those guys are fucking broke.
Stick to the World Cup.
They're fucking broke.
Transfers right now.
You're fucking broke. You guys have a broke
use this as
billionaire.
an excuse. Move on. Bro,
broke billionaire.
Because you're chatting shit.
A broke billionaire.
Talk about the football. Right now, Mbappe looking for a hat trick. Let me talk about that.
He will get it. Like, as long as there is somebody called Olise who is going to be my player very soon, he's going to get it.
Desiree Malo Gusto's come on in the meantime.
Mark, take a look at your player, Rabiot, Farmer. I don't know what he's doing there. Like, I don't understand the kind of players you just. This is becoming a training session, man. A training session. Honestly, I don't like you guys, man. France is winning this World Cup. I want Portugal to win it, but bro, those guys are just flipping terrible. And the way these guys are playing.
5 assists for the World Cup.
5.
Yep.
Man is going to break the record, man. People were shouting Bruno.
He's overtaken Bruno Guimaraes.
Guys, crap, man. Scrub.
Bro, your disrespect is real. But don't worry yourself.
Man, what is the facts, man? That guy is rubbish. Like you and I, we do watch our
brother. Let me tell you something. You don't have nothing in your team as good as him, bro. You don't have nothing in your team in your midfield better than him, bro. Nothing. So
in which my team? In which team?
Smack.
In which team?
Bro, Madrid don't have a better midfielder in
Mark,
the 10
relax, man.
than Bruno
Mark, relax, broski. Bro, Mark, relax, man. Mark, relax, man. Mark,
facts about fiction.
You guys are busy coming for my Chouameni and Kamavinga.
Who is better than Bruno in that number 10 in Madrid, bro? Name them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like
Bro,
what are
you
we
ain't
doing here,
sign up,
Mark? Now,
bro.
right now,
Who,
Mark, right
who
now,
better
what are
in
you
the
doing
10
here?
than Bruno Fernandes?
I'm a United fan, but
But I'm the team
Are
of Bruno
you,
Fernandes.
bro? First of all, I know Kyle don't know no football. Cause he clearly don't know
Oh,
Madrid don't play with no number 10. So let me just move from there. Madrid just play 2 number 8. And if you want to take
okay,
about the number
okay.
10, who? Name it.
Wait, Mark,
I
Mark,
wait
wait,
to name it.
Mark,
Name it.
wait.
Wait, I wait to name it.
Only you are busy asking the question. You're asking yourself, like, who's my 10 in Madrid? Do I have a 10 presently in Madrid?
No.
Okay. But when I was having the 10, were you gonna say this thing you're saying?
When he was having a 10.
Yeah.
When he was having a 10. That was
Yeah.
what, 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Who do you want to compare with this Bruno?
Who you have now, bro? That we were talking about right now. Who
Hey,
you
that's
have
what
at
I'm
Madrid
saying
now?
to you. I
you
don't
said
play
he's a
a
bum.
10. What I do
Okay.
is this, Mark. I play a 4-4-2 in a diamond shape. All right.
I know. No.
So keep
I know.
quiet, man.
The spirit of
If I want a 10, I would probably maybe come for him. But I don't want him. You know, I've always been saying that I don't really want him. I don't rate him.
Yeah, but you know he's the best 10 in the world. I don't know what you're talking about.
In your own mind.
If you want to talk about number 10s, he's the best in the world, bro.
Mark. Okay, we just saw Michael Olise is busy playing 10.
Bro, he's only play 10 for really and truly. Mark,
wait now.
He
I know.
play there for
I
PSG,
know.
for
He doesn't play that for Bayern Munich. But you know what? This guy have looked more of a 10 for France.
Bullshit.
Than Bruno have looked more of a 10 for Portugal. So
yeah, because guess why? Bruno playing with a saboteur by the name of Vitinha. The shittest midfielder on the planet, bro. The man is take 100 years to pass a ball and he's pass it backwards and to the side. Like, I don't know what the hell is they gonna get from this guy, bro. The guy can't even pass a forward.
You said what? You said what?
Mark,
don't even just call Vitinha's name, bro.
Garbage.
Don't call Vitinha's name here, Mark. Because we both watched the game. Portugal versus Congo.
He was shitting every game.
4 players was marking Cristiano Ronaldo.
He was shitting in every game.
Passed the ball to Bruno.
I have never seen Vitinha play a good game. Not even for PSG. Yeah. All the games in PSG, the one game he scored, he was shitting the whole first half, and then 20 minutes in the second half he scored, and then he was shit again.
Denmark right now, you're talking out of hatred.
I
you
don't
like
players
the dude.
who can't make break line passes.
I understand it.
He cannot make a break line pass, bro. So therefore, I can't rate him.
Why has Bruno not done that for Portugal?
Because he don't get the ball. When has this fool passed the ball? When 10 men blocking off Bruno, that's how long he just take. He waited 10 years because he can't see the pass.
Mark, Bruno is a 10. Bruno is a 10.
So why Vitinha doesn't want to game the ball? Why Vitinha doesn't want to
give who the ball? So Vitinha that is the two double pivots. He plays in the two double.
Yeah.
Should we give Bruno the ball?
Vitinha have the ball most. It's facts. There's the stats support. It's factual.
Mark. The fact that Vitinha is having more of the ball than Bruno tells you the problem. Because you cannot tell me somebody who's supposed to be the conductor, the playmaker.
Because guess what? The man don't want to give Bruno. He want to play make himself. Stop trying to make stuff up. He trying to play make when he can't. That's how shit he is.
Mark. Let's stop making things up.
Facts.
Let's stop making things up.
The man have 400 passes in the World Cup.
Mark.
287 passes was backwards. If I not shit ball,
okay. How many did Bruno have? Back pass. Did Bruno have? You don't
less
know.
Than he.
Less than he. Yes, now because you know why I would actually support the one for Vitinha. Vitinha is more of a back than Bruno. There's nothing. Bruno is a 10. Bruno is a 10. He should be the playmaker, the conductor of everything happening in the game.
Because he's not getting the ball because another player trying to pretend to be the
Don't tell me he's not getting the ball. Don't tell me that.
Bro, you just cry because because you rate the player, bro. That is why you crying now. But you seen the facts. He wants to hold on to the ball more than anybody else and not create for
There is nothing like that.
This is why
There's
Olise
nothing
succeeding
like
because
that.
Rabiot supplying him the ball early.
You say Rabiot.
Who played the same
supporting.
position as Vitinha, supplying
now.
the passes to the creator. He's supplying it to Olise. Watch
Okay,
the
Mark.
game. I
Mark,
watching the
one
game.
question. One question.
You ain't
question,
seen
Mark.
Rabiot slotting the ball to Olise every time he
Mark,
get he
Mark,
releases it
one
early.
question. One question.
And that's all. Hold on, wait, Declan. Am I
One
lying or
question.
am I lying? I'm talking the truth or not? Hold on,
Mark,
let Declan.
leave this game, Mark. Leave this game. Leave this game.
Declan,
No,
what I'm saying is,
there is nothing.
you're
There's
watching
nothing
the
like
game,
that.
bro.
Mark,
Bro.
Mark,
Declan,
we watch
bro,
the game between Portugal and
listen to me,
Congo.
dog. Bro, listen.
Ronaldo
Listen to me,
passed the
bro.
ball to Bruno.
Bro, listen to me, bro.
There's nothing to tell me here. Ronaldo passed the ball to Bruno. Bruno passed the ball.
Yeah, Declan. So as I was saying, right? As I was saying, because I want to draw a reference to my point I'm making. We watching the France game, and the brother Rabiot, who men say shit. What is his purpose on the pitch? Not to supply a pass to Olise every time he get the ball.
There is nothing like that.
Answer.
I've not seen one pass Bruno gave to Olise.
Bro,
the only
let me
person
answer the question. Let me answer the question now, bro, because I clearly don't want you answer the question. He don't want the truth to come out. Has Rabiot not passed the ball to Olise multiple times in this game, allowing Olise to do his thing?
Show me.
Let that
come show me,
now, bro. I'm not asking you. I'm asking Declan.
Nah, Mark, man, stop this nonsense, man. You calling Rabiot, the farmer that was stepping, that could not even control the ball just now.
So am I lying?
He could not even trap the ball.
Let the man talk, now, bro. Like what?
Mark, you will not tell me what you want to tell me.
Talk. Why you could
even though Mark, even though you are saying this thing right now,
I'm trying to focus on the game, and you trying to keep it on thing, bro. Trying to get back.
No.
Declan a question, and they keep stopping him from talking, bro. Why you keep stopping him?
There is something we are trying to point out
listen,
here,
bro,
because
like you don't like to have a conversation.
As
bro.
you are saying that,
be strong about it, bro.
And I'll be telling you the same thing as well, because I'm not blind. We are watching the game together.
Bro,
and you cannot tell me. You cannot be telling me
yourself and me. Bro, listen, bro.
So basically, you would make your point to defend the fact that, bro,
ain't nobody make a point yet because you ain't let Declan talk yet, bro. Declan still waiting to answer the question.
Mark, even though Rabiot is passing the ball to Olise,
bro, so I really don't understand how simple.
So you want to be defending Bruno? You want to defend somebody that have 21 assists?
I showing you how the football is work, bro. I showing you how the football is work, because football is work with passing. Yeah, you cannot pass the ball if you don't have the ball. And you trying to make an excuse for a man who not passing.
I'm not making an excuse for everybody. Early. The entire team was bloody rubbish.
You always just make excuses for the players that you like. Bro, you gotta tell me, bro, because he is garbage. Straight up garbage, bro. He's the reason Portugal feeling, bro.
Well,
the man who have Portugal feeling, bro.
Mark, that is what you
think.
That's
what I'm seeing, bro. Anybody with football knowledge could see that the ball need to be released sooner from the foot to the creator in the pitch.
That is your own opinion, Mark. That is your own opinion, Mark.
Well, Bruno must get the ball from the magic man then.
Mark, that is your own opinion, bro. It's your own opinion. But we cannot tell you the world of football right now believes that Vitinha and João Neves are one of the best midfielder in the world.
Bro, both of them can only good in PSG because they shit outside PSG, bro. The both of them can't pass the ball to nobody. They can't do their own job good. They're good at PSG, but shit outside.
Those guys you're saying just won Champions League back to back.
Okay, those cool in our system. But we could see that we could see that they are the reason that Portugal failing right now, bro, because they're not working with the rest of the team. They're working together, but not with the rest of the team. Because guess what? The team don't play PSG system. That's what we're seeing, bro.
What system they play? What system does Portugal play?
Portugal don't play the same thing as PSG. I could tell you that.
Yes. What do they play then?
Portugal is playing at number 10. Bruno is quarterback the whole game for Portugal and they win. That is how they display every single time. And right now, if you watch the World Cup, bro, if you have been watching the World Cup, This brother on the ball more than him. In every single game, he on the ball the most. And this is why Portugal have no attacks building up, because guess what? Before they could build the attack, he passing the ball backwards. But anyway, France is playing,
not only Villa is doing that. Not only Rhythm is doing that. Because I'm trying to make you understand one thing. I made an example.
I watched the game too.
You and I, four players on Ronaldo. He passed the ball to Bruno. What did Bruno do?
You know, when he passed the ball to Bruno, after 10 men was marking Bruno, he didn't give Bruno the ball when Bruno called for it.
That's what
I said it then, and I was saying
what I hate. There's no 10 player. I just told you 4 players are on Ronaldo. You're telling me 10 players are on Bruno. What are we doing here, man?
No, I am telling you that when
and
Bruno called for the pass from
they are on knee, he is a 10. He should look for the pass. But what did he do? He passed it backward.
The man not passing the ball. The same brother that you're talking about. He don't pass it forward at all, so Bruno get the ball. But you're moving mad. But anyway, France is on the attack here. They're looking to score fourth. I'm talking too much of France proper fandom. I mean, I agree with our statement. People being harsh on Sweden. France is the best by far so far. We're watching the World Cup, the best performing team. It's unreal that people think they won't pose a big threat for England. I just don't think they will smash in England like they smashed Sweden, because England have a better defense and a better midfield. That is 100% for sure. 100% sure. So they probably will beat England, but I think it'll be a smashing because, again, England is a much stronger team than Sweden.
Depends on whether they can get the injured players back as well.
Who's that?
England. Reece James and Kwanzaa are injured. Anthony Livermore as well.
I think they play better without Kwanzaa, so it's cool. It's good that he actually injured. Reece James is a miss for sure. For sure, Reece James is a miss. But I think the last lineup was the best was one of the strongest lineups that they put in this tournament so far. Yeah. You can't be starting Anthony Gordon and expecting to win a game, bro. That brother is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, King. I can't lie to you, bro. That brother is not the answer. Yeah. But, you know, some men will say he scored goals in the Champions League. He scored goals in Europe, blah, blah, blah. But you watch him play for England in the first 2 games as a starter. And I'm sure when I say this, you will say, yeah. After 60 minutes in the first game for England, he was like, wait, this guy's still on the pitch? And that's when he was getting substituted. Yeah, because he disappeared, bro. From the 20th minute onwards, he disappeared. He was like, what? Where is him? Everything was going down the right side because he was unsuccessful down the left for the entire game. Same thing in the second game. They start Rashford, early goals come. Bang, 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 bang. You understand? Because you have performance. That's why I just try to explain, man. But I like a player. I do like a player. If the players function for what the team need, start them. You understand? If they're not functioning, it's not that they're not a good player, you know. There's a good player in the club football. It have many players amazing in club football, but was shit in the World Cup. You know? And people will blame all kind of excuses. It's just that when you good in a system, bro, some players are really good in systems and some players are good in any team you put them to play. You know what I mean? That is reality. Men is act like if these things do exist. You know what I mean? Look at you watching France. They all them brothers. Not half of them probably have two men playing on the same team in that France team, and they probably not even playing in these close positions. And that is Mbappe and Chouameni. You understand?
Yep.
All the rest of men separate in different teams, bro. All. But look at their team chemistry compared to the likes of England and Portugal and things. You know why? Because them men know their role. They ain't come here in the France team to do what they're doing in club football. They come to play the role that they have to play in France. You understand? I's are DM, I's are CM. I's not no hybrid attacking midfielder. I not trying to dictate the play from deep. I need to get the ball to Mbappe. I need to get the ball to Olise. Primary functions, King. No secondary thoughts. Yeah? You think about that on your own time when France done up 1 or 2 goals. You understand that, Dequan?
Yep.
And this is why France and Spain and these teams successful. But when men want to talk about this player is a big player for your club, and you're literally watching a team where in the Euros, when this brother was not even starting in the team, they was beating people and scoring goals. And as soon as this brother started, the goals went from 4 and 3 a game to 1 and possibly 2 a game. You understand? It's different. It's directly related to the additional player that started in the team. Before he started starting for Portugal, they would score more goals, and that's a fact. You could Google it, you could check it. Don't argue if you don't have the stats, because the stats matter in some cases. And when you're playing in the world game, you don't have second chances. It's not club football where you're guaranteed 2 games a season. So you could beat them, you could lose once and come back and beat them again and feel good about yourself. When you lost here, you're out. So if I was Martinez, I would be benching that duo in that midfield, or at least benching Vitinha. Yeah, because brother, I could tell all in now, France would have benched you after the first game if that was his performance, bro. Promise you. Pray for Paraguay, 100%. They're going to get slaughtered. That France team is in good form. They are well clicking. They are well clicking. Dequan, what are your thoughts on that France game?
Was a brilliant game. France, they done what they needed to do. First half, they got the goal just before halftime. Second half, they kept at it. Kylian Mbappe, 2-goal haul. Michael Olise creating chances for fun. Rabiot, progressive passes. Tramoney got the pre-assist for the second goal as well. Defensively, I think France, they were untroubled. Sweden didn't really do enough. Sweden's best player would be their goalkeeper. He kept the score down. France could have scored a lot more goals if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, he was a good goalie. Temba. Is Temba gone? He stopped crying still. He crying that I don't like Vitinha. Okay, so can't ask Temba about the game. He disappeared.
Crazy, bro.
Bro, you can't, man say don't cry is banter, but you know.
Awkward.
Nah, bro, Diamond Brethren, I can tell him them things. But at the same time, bro, I watched the game. I think, you know, for me, yeah, I was not a fan of France. I will be real. I would have liked them to get knocked out. To be fair, being honest, but they have been the best performing team in the tournament so far. You know what I mean? It was a good game. I think you know what I think was missing. Oh, look, he's back. You see, he's not that kind of guy after all. But he gotta wait until I finish give my rendition, and then he could talk about what he thought about the France game. I think that, you know, maybe I expected Mbappe to get a brace tonight. I was wrong. I was saying that. I'm thinking to myself today the entire time he had 6 goals when he had 4. So I kept saying that unlucky. You know, he has 6. You know what I mean? But I think France, as expected, because the performances in the first 3 games was very much like this and better. So much of the same. I'm not a fan, but you know what I mean. They are going through strong. If no one stops them, their route is straight to the final.
Ooh.
Bantam Master, what's going on with you? We thought
Yeah,
about it.
man, it's anything we're expecting more. We're all expecting France to win the game, though we're also praying if they could be upset. But bro, with that France team that had the quality of Dembele, Mbappe, Bakola, Desiree, and the maestro himself, Michael Olise, man, they stood no chance, man. Honestly, and like I said, there's nobody that can stop these guys and go to the final, man. Honestly, and that conversation changes from who is going to win it and to who is going to stop France.
You
Honestly,
want to stop them, bro?
so the
No,
question is, who's going to stop them? Is there anybody that will stop them? Guess we have to wait and see.
brother. It's long. It's long. I just worried about them in the final if they're facing Argentina. Red cards
Yeah.
coming. Red cards.
No,
will
if
be-
they face Argentina, they're going to smoke Argentina for sure. For sure. Easy.
No, but yeah, but as if they don't get a red card in the first half just so far awkward tackle.
Man, bro, we all know how it is, man. Like me, like
you know why I'm talking
we all
about.
know how
Bro.
it
You
is,
know that
man.
coming.
Like, man, football is just so fucking corrupt, man. Like sometimes when it comes to FIFA competition stuff, I don't want to go and watch it because what we'll see, it's just crazy. Whereby something whereby is so obvious, and yet they get the call is being given wrong. I will never forget 2022 World Cup. I will never forget.
Bro, you
I
see
will
Van
never
Dijk
forget.
face, bro. You never
First
see
of
Van
all,
Dijk face. Man, look up like what? What are you saying?
I will never. No,
Wait.
I'm not even. I'm not even talking. I don't talk about the game for Netherlands where he stopped the ball. Should have gotten yellow card and a red card. They didn't give it to him. But it has never happened, and I don't think it will ever happen. Whereby you get a situation one player gets to play penalty for each and every game he played down to the final. Even when they played against Poland, whereby ref is supposed to be protecting the goalkeeper, somehow they gave penalty to Lionel Messi. And the final, Di Maria, we all know what Di Maria did. He dived. They gave a pen. And so far, we've seen it in this 2006. Against Algeria, should be getting a red card. Nah. What happened? Went out to score an hat-trick. The entire globe, nobody was talking about the possibility of him being sent off. Rather, everybody was talking about it reminds us of who he is. He's a goat, blah, 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 bullshit. So,
You know the
but with this
coaches-
team I'm seeing right now for France, no, man. Nobody's stopping them, man. Honestly, no one is stopping them. And shout out to Declan, man, because this is the first time I'm seeing you on the stream. Big up to you, man.
bro,
Mark,
Declan is a pro.
You won't
I
say
have
this.
my
You won't
laptop.
post this.
Bro, all
Mark,
of a
you
sudden,
won't post
my,
this.
my internet working real good at Declan. You know, before my
Mark,
internet
Alex
wasn't
Telles
working.
said something here. I didn't even check it. Now, he
What
said
Alex Telles said.
players with most backward passes after the first round of the World Cup game. Bruno has 38. 38. João Neves has 24. Jean Cancelo has 23. Pedro Neto has 22.
Yeah. that's
Vinti
what-
is not even there. I rest my
Brother,
case. Big up to
I
everybody.
don't know what I don't know what's
I
going on.
like.
With Alex Telles,
I am. I
He's
no,
a-
bro.
he's
You
a-
will
he's
not
a
know. You will not know
PSG
what's going
fan,
on.
bro.
Like,
Alex
bro, I've
Telles
said
is
my
a
own.
PSG fan, King.
I
you
am-
trying to
bro.
tell me he
Mark,
replaced
Mark.
Bruno name with Vitinha, bro? Cause Bruno not even on that list, bro. I don't know what you talking about, King. Like it's
You and
relevant
hate,
on to
bro,
me.
man.
You and
You
Alex Telles are trying to sabotage.
big
me.
up to you, man.
You know, bro. I know you know Bruno don't
You
have
will
that
never go
stand,
there without
bro.
a fight, man. You will never go there without a fight, Mark. You
Bro, killer, listen, yeah. I gonna bring up the digital stats tomorrow on screen for man them because Portugal playing soon. So when Portugal playing, I will be there. Yeah, I wanna have my stats up on the screen. I want men to understand because you see, the simple thing is what I asked Declan earlier, and I say this to what I say to the men, and I try to be fair, right? And this is what I want the chat to understand. I will, when I make a point, I will draw references. And when you're looking at a simple reference in the game you was watching tonight, man, them don't rate Rabiot. But what Rabiot did well was do his job, be average. Get the ball to the star boys. Yeah. And what Vitinha does well in PSG is get the ball to Kvaratskhelia and Dembele. Yeah. That is what he's do well. But he come to Portugal, and because he tell himself, I win 2 UCLs, he want to be the one to drive Portugal forward. No, King. That's not your job, bro. You don't have the vision for that. You don't have the creativity for that. Give it to the Bruno. Give it to Bruno, bro. Pass the ball to Bruno. Yeah? But you want to hold the ball long until men them block off Bruno, mark off Bruno, and then you want to say, oh, here. Bro, you cannot tell me it have a time to pass and a time not to pass. And this man is pass when is the time to pass, bro? Because if he was doing it, Portugal would be scoring goals. And Portugal used to score more goals with our worst midfield, bro. Unbelievably worse midfield, bro. Like, what we doing here? Like, I don't understand how it is watch football, bro. Always like it's watch football based on what you all rate a player. You gotta watch football on the sum of parts. A team is the sum of parts, bro. Yeah, this is why that France team so good. Yeah, because the sum of parts work the best together as a starting 11. That sum of parts are the agree. You notice out of all the teams that change their midfield, France do it the least out of anybody else. They stick with the pairing. For the big opening game, they start Rabiot and Tchouaméni. Yeah. For the second game, Rabiot and Tchouaméni. For this knockout game, Rabiot and Tchouaméni. They didn't experiment like some coaches want to experiment, bro. Deschamps didn't experiment with his back line like certain men them in the German national team. The head coach, women wanted to say, bring that to Man United. For man them to experiment on the day of final, just like Amarim. No, sir. No, thank you. Bro, international football is not about experimentation, it's about consistency. You understand? And that is where it differs from club football. Club football, you have the time to experiment. You have a guaranteed amount of games to win a guaranteed amount of points. In the World Cup, it's win or lose, you're out. If you don't win and you lose, you're out. You have no chance, second chances. So you have to start strong and finish strong. And that's what a lot of teams failing with. And if that brother from Germany and the brother from Netherlands did start the best 11 and didn't start men and say, well, you go bring players into the game. Yeah, you're supposed to bring players into the game to defend your lead in the World Cup knockouts, bro. Knockout is get the game win early. 100%. Look, Lillian Angel don't know. Stick with what works in the knockout. Stick with what works. Don't experiment. Don't be a criminal. There, Paraguay asks you not to come. Just straight take a flight back home. Save your country from mercy. That's what we mean. Now, brother, here I'm going to tell you South American teams, yeah? They will beat Paraguay. They might beat them another 3. They might beat them 3-0, maybe 2-0. Paraguay, bro, will fight them to the end, bro. Yeah, that is just how South American teams is. They don't back down. Argentina might make the final, bro. Bro, listen to me. This World Cup so funny. I right now feel like I'm bet $20 on Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde to knock out Argentina 3-2. That is my bet. Yeah. I feel like going and do that because I feel like Cabo Verde go do them a thing. Yeah. I just want to see them get knocked out, you know, bro. Like, I just want to see Argentina go home. I just be honest. I don't rate that team at all. I never want to see that team. Bro, listen, yeah, when there's a good team, you can hate to see them win a World Cup. But when you see you're propping a team to win, I can't take that, bro. Yeah. My thing is, if it was any other player, they get that red card. That would be a red card, bro. Look at Soldier had to go with a broken leg, all because of that one tackle they didn't give a red card to set the tone of the World Cup when you should have set the tone. You understand?
Yeah.
Let that have be Cristiano Ronaldo Temba. he was getting that red card. They were sending that referee to VAR.
Bro, and a ban, man, and a ban.
And a ban. They was
And a
banning
ban.
he still till the final. Portugal would have to play without his straight till the final. 6 games that are banning for.
It's crazy,
You, bro.
bro.
Listen, yeah. I tell him, man, the facts. Man doesn't like to hear it. Yeah. I mean, I might be a Messi fan, but I'm not obsessed. I'd rather say Messi is shit for Ronaldo. For me to say Ronaldo is the GOAT. Messi is also one of the greatest players I ever seen. I just think Ronaldo is the GOAT for me. But Messi fans so obsessed. If you think Ronaldo is good, them had to tell you why Messi is better. You know what I mean? Why this guy is rubbish compared to me. That is madness to me. That is like,
I keep saying it, Mark. Ronaldo wins the World Cup. Ronaldo does not win the World Cup. The fact alone that they will keep bringing that name up whenever I talk about Messi just tells you that the guy is a GOAT. Both those guys, I love those guys played. Like I was kind of like fortunate. I'm just happy and fortunate to just see those two guys play because those guys gave me joy. Like I went from disliking those two guys to liking those guys.
Dislike? Well, I mean, I could have never
disliked. Yeah, I'm telling you, at first, like before Ronaldo came to what's it called, Madrid, I never liked like Ronaldo. Like there's not you want to tell me about. Even when I was watching the Premiership,
you see, from my perspective, I was watching
these guys.
Ronaldo. I was watching Ronaldo and Messi, like fellas my age now, being touted as the next greatest thing at clubs, big clubs in world football. You know what I mean?
But can we also say something, point out something, man? Because in my own opinion, I think for right now, for me, I believe one thing. I don't think there's debate on it. At the world right now, you know, we've been having this conversation about Lamine Yamal and Olise, bro. Right now, there's no debate at all. Right now, no, right now, Mark.
Bro, listen, yeah. Let me tell you
Mark,
something.
right now,
Olise
is the best player in the world.
Since last season, there was not debate. I don't know why they didn't give Olise the Ballon d'Or last season. Olise
right now,
more goals
for me, right now, last season. Olise the best player in the world right now. For me, right now.
Let me hear what Declan had to say. Because both of we kind of do agree on Olise better than Yamal. Because I really think that Yamal a little bit overrated. You know, but that's just me. Declan, what do you think?
In terms of goal scoring, I think Yamal might just tip it.
No, he didn't.
Michael
I think Olise have like something like 75 GA this season, bro.
I think Olise still have more GA than him.
I think Olise scored 40 goals and like he had something like 35 assists or something like that, or 35 goals and 40 assists or something like that. Something wild like that. He have a stink number of GA this season. And last season he had 40 something, 48. Bro, in the last 2 seasons, I don't think anybody had more goals and assists than Olise, bro, in world football. Maybe Gyökeres with raw goals, but bro, I don't watch Bayern Munich that often, but I just pay attention. Like I'll watch highlights. I'll watch the game. I watch the games sometimes, like maybe every other weekend or every 2 weekends. I'll sit down and watch a Bayern Munich game. I can't sit down and watch it that often. It's Bayern Munich. I don't like them that much.
No. To be sure. He has everything. He has 65, not 75. He's 65.
But I'll say 60 or 75. I know you have a stink number.
So it's crazy. 27 goals and 32 assists. And we haven't included the World Cup as yet.
I'm not 65, bro. I'm not 65, bro. 27 and 32 is not 65. 27 and 32 is 60.
No, they said, yeah, across, because they did not really had all competition, across all competitions, is 65.
That includes the World Cup?
In Bundesliga, I don't think it includes the World Cup.
Well, then 60. I'm just saying 27 and 32.
It's not 65.
Yeah, it's 59. That's 6 goals and a 6 short of 65.
Then it means maybe they've included the World Cup then. Maybe.
Probably. Because bro, listen, yeah. You talking back-to-back seasons, our brother giving our team close to 50 or more GA, bro. Yeah.
Crazy.
That is not easy, King. No matter what league you're playing in, you have to shake our brother hand and say yes, King. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, man, I might be mad at the performance of Jadon Sancho at Man United, but I will never forget that in 3 seasons back to back, he did 40, 40, 40, 40 something. 20 plus 20. 3 back-to-back seasons. You don't do that just so, bro.
This guy won everything, man. India, I think the player of every tournament, he was the one that won everything. The player of the tournament. For everything in Spain, in France, he won all of them. Maybe this World Cup as well might be the player of the tournament as well.
Bro, it will be interesting. Cristiano realized that in the year he wants to win the World Cup, Vinicius has become Ronaldinho. Mbappe has become Ronaldo Nazario. Ousmane Dembele has become Thierry Henry. But Alex Tellez, Thierry Henry was never better than Ronaldo, not even a young Ronaldo, bro. Thierry Henry left England because he won 0 trophies when Ronaldo was in England, bro. So you mentioning Thierry Henry, a guy that never won a game against Ronaldo, not even at Arsenal ground, bro. That's how much licks he get, bro. Yeah. They was leading that game until the 75th minute, and Ronaldo come on and drop a brace, bro. Drop a hat trick.
But Mark,
Oh, yeah. No, I remember them
They
times.
Mark, I understand what
they lose that game 9-2, bro. But anyway,
Mark,
Ronaldo
I understand what he's saying.
Talk to him.
I understand what he's saying, man. I don't think he's comparing both players. He's just trying to just say.
I know what he mean. I just saying.
Because you always want to banter. That's the problem with you. You want to banter.
I'm bantering because to say Dembele become Thierry Henry is like a diminishing Dembele. Because I think Dembele at his status right now is equal to how good Henry was in his prime. Let me be real and honest. Like Henry was not better than Ousmane Dembele in his prime. Let's be real. They're probably about the same. So to say Ousmane Dembele has become Thierry Henry is kind of disrespectful to Ousmane Dembele.
Mark, don't start,
Bro.
please. Don't start.
Bro, don't do my this.
What are we doing here, Mark? Now, Mark,
bro, Henry was very good. He was very good. In his prime, if we compare, bro, Dembele had 39 goals last season, bro. Just goals. I'm not talking about assists. Just 39 goals last season. This season, he had another like something like 28 goals. We're not talking about assists, goals. Like 2 seasons, he outscored Henry. That Henry never even hit them amount of goals, bro. Understand what I'm saying? In a season. So I'm not shaming Henry, bro. But I'm just telling you, on the rate, on the performance of Dembele right now in his prime, we consider this is prime. You can't say Henry was better than him. Because he win more than Henry. Henry never win a Champions League.
Yeah. I think big game player, Dembele, is definitely that.
I mean, Henry's a big game player too, so I ain't even going to think that. But I just say Dembele is in his prime is just as good as Henry, and that is being honest, bro. Exactly, Bishop Banks. No debate now. It's no debate. And listen, yeah, I'm not saying this because I don't rate Yamal, but like I've seen Yamal, but for me, and I have to see Yamal really put Barcelona on his back, like Messi had done it in some games. And Messi was playing with great players, bro. But it had 1 or 2 games where he really did turn up and turn it on, and he take them clear. I see Yamal do that, but it's not against real big teams. You know what I mean? So for me, you had to do it against the big teams. You had to destroy Real Madrid, destroy Bayern Munich. You understand? When they have a season where they destroy teams at that level and that caliber, then we can start talking about best in the world. Because the brother who was at your team wearing number 10 before you, that is what he was doing. Destroying big teams. You understand? This is why Ronaldo's a goat, because he go and destroy real big teams and make men cry tears. Pull men hamstrings, make men have to go, make men overextending the groin and thing. Because it's dribble. William Gallas, Ashley Cole nearly crack a bone in between, a bone, bro. from a dribble, you know, bro. His boss a split in the middle of the pitch and couldn't get back up, and you stretch him off. You know. Ashley Cole, you know, in his prime, you know, king. A young Ashley Cole, you know, bro. Man, let me know how bad Ashley Cole was, boy. I can't even tell all you, honestly. Bro, based on total ability, maybe only dribbling wise, I think Yamal better than Ashley Cole, bro. Dribbling wise. And I'm being honest. So that's the last bits I had to say. If anybody else had anything else to say before they want to close, then we will be closing up the stream because guys had to get up and have our next stream starting in an hour and 15 minutes. So we want to give the guys a little time to get some snacks and get some drinks and then come back in and enjoy the next big game in the morning.
Mexico versus Ecuador. 2 a.m. British time.
CONCACAF is rising. I just want them to know. Mexico all the way.
Backing them to win. Got them in my predictions.
Bro, if Mexico carried them in the Azteca, how could they lose?
Woo! think it might be a tight game.
Yeah, but they carrying them in the Azteca after the 60th minute. It didn't go be tight, bro. It will be disparatable. It will be a disparity. You know, when your lungs could only take 10 oxygen for so long, you know. You know what I mean? If you're in accustomed and adapted to that, you're in problems. You're in problems.
Your lungs aren't that great. Yeah, you're cooked. I agree.
Bro, you know, just to run with that so 10 up there, bro. It's like you're running on top of Fuji, you know, King. Yeah, you running wrong on top of Fuji. You ain't doing that, bro. You out of breath time, you take 10 steps, you like, and imagine you had to run like that for 90 minutes and sprint and thing, bro. You could be gassed, bro. I'm fearful for that game for some players, to be honest, bro. Like, as a man, you know what I mean? Even when I was there myself, taking a teen and thing is a scene. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, Malabina, if you believe you have a soul, then your soul will be in control of your brain, and then your brain operates based on your soul. So I think, I don't know. Yeah, that's a high man question. I think you had too much of the edibles tonight. But shout out to you. Thanks for joining us. It's been a wonderful time having you guys here. Always locked in. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. Daquan, it would be nice for you to come out, to continuously come and pop in and co-host some streams if you have the time. These evening streams, if you have the time, it would be nice, bro. Can't lie.
Much appreciated. I mean?
Big up, bro. Chat, tell Daquan what up, and we out. Chat. We will catch you all later.
Peace out. Enjoy your night.
I got World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. World Cup 2020.